What's up, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. This one could actually be an interesting beer to take a look at. I almost feel like it's either going to be something really good or something that may turn out to be a disaster, although I'm hoping it's really good. It is from Atwater Brewery out of Detroit, Michigan, the Black and Cran. I've had many beers from Atwater and they usually do a great job, but this is a Cranberry Imperial Stout, 9% ABV, 54 IBU. Have not had something bourbon barrel like this with a like a cranberry fruit type flavor in the stout, so should be pretty interesting. Let's get it open and get it into a glass, see what it has to offer. Of course, being an Imperial Stout, I did set it out for about 15-20 minutes so that it could warm up a little bit. Not really ones you want to take right out of the fridge and drink, just because you're going to mute some of the flavors and some of the aromas by doing so. Let it sit out for a bit, crack it open, and then put it into a glass, and I think you'll be a lot more happier with it. So it pours out decent. A little bit of a fizz in there, not too much. The head is quickly breaking down now. It's already down less than a finger. Nice dark color on it, as it would be for a stout. Actually pretty much jet black. Can't really see anything through it. Just look at that head right there. Less than half of a finger right now, so it's going away pretty quickly. As far as the aroma, well, of course, I'm getting that bourbon coming out pretty easily. It's got a nice feel to it along those lines. Not really picking up the cranberry as of yet, though. Maybe I'll get more of that in the taste, but you're getting that sweetness, you're getting that malt forwardness you kind of expect with something like this. Now, even at the 54 IBU, where usually if you're over 50 IBU, you tend to lean more to be a hop side. Bourbon barrel, you're kind of muting some of those hops, so you're still picking up a sweetness out of it, but it's got that nice candy type sweetness. As far as the taste, well, it is interesting. I do pick up the cranberry in the taste. Sits nicely on the tongue. I do get a warming effect from the alcohol, though. You can definitely detect that bourbon in the taste as well. Very smooth, goes down nice and easy on the back end. Not much carbonation. Sits on the tongue rather, I want to say kind of lightly, but it's not really as light because of the amount of alcohol in here. But you're not really having any over sensation from it sitting on the tongue. Very palatable, highly palatable. I do get that tip of the tongue sting. I do feel it a little bit getting around the mouth, getting up into the cheek area now, giving a little bit of a tingling effect there in the cheeks. It's not horrible at all by any means. It doesn't knock me back as much. Now I'm feeling a little bit more of that cranberry flavor and the duration of the taste. Texture is very nice on it. The duration is lasting longer and longer. As far as me not taking another drink and actually just sitting here and enjoying it. Seems like it'd be a nice one. You can sit there, have a nice conversation, and still have those flavors working around nicely in the mouth. You do have a slight bit of a bitterness on the finish a little bit, that it kind of, it's not a heavy bitterness, but it's got something there that kind of lets you know that it does have that slight bitterness to it. Again, 54 IBU. You should be picking up a little bit of that, and you actually do there on the taste portion. It's kind of got a nice sit back type feel with the beer. Kind of sit back and relax as I'm actually sitting back in my chair here, but it's kind of got a nice, take your time with it type appeal to it. Not one you're going to definitely rush through. Like I said, I let it warm up some, and that's actually having a nice effect where the taste is coming out pretty smooth. It's not too cold. I would say right now it's probably up around that 45, somewhere between that 45 to 50 degree temperature. You're getting a lot of good things out of it right now. That taste is getting a little bit stronger on the cranberry the more that I go. And kind of just it's a different type beer, but it is kind of a decent one. It's kind of a bourbon type, fruit type beer. Like I said, I'm getting more of the cranberry now in the taste. Still not really getting as much in aroma, but you do pick that up some in the taste. So, an interesting one from Atwater Brewery. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. Maybe check it out if you see it. But it is the Black and Cran. Definitely worth a try in my book. But again, I'm a fan of some of the bourbon barrels. I know some people aren't, so keep that in mind. You will get the bourbon barrel coming through. But thanks again for swinging by and check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. I look forward to catching you next time. Keep drinking good craft beer. Saying cheers.